Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I have been here. So I thought I have several videos have coming out soon, but I thought I'd start off with my recap of last year so that we know where we're coming from. And hopefully my camera will shake. It's very wobbly today. All right. First off, I started off the year with my 2 weeks and my sorry, see if this will stop shaking. With my 2 weeks, I got the mega, that's not the mega, I got the mega and the regular, and then I also got the cousin. So, loved it. Didn't use the cousin as much as I thought I would, and we'll go through some flip throughs there. This I actually used quite a bit until towards the end, and I changed up how I used it throughout the year. And then this I was going to use for budgeting, but just didn't come to fruition for anything. But do love this size, but this is a lot of extra pages, so it's one of those things that if you want the extra pages, it is a lot. All right, let me show you some quick walkthroughs of how I used those. Still trying to mess with my gear here. So yeah, I was going to use this for financial, keeping track of things. For the most part, obviously started off strong and then totally lost it from there. But I was using the month to kind of track my spending. Here's some cute kits from Coco Daisy that are just gorgeous. Love the kits. Her kits are so beautiful. But then again, I went and did the whole kits for the whole year, but you can see I didn't end up using the months. So that was kind of a waste. And then weekly, I was going to track my spending habits, what I did on credit card, what I did in cash, what I did on my debit, which was kind of a good system. I just found it hard to maintain. Although seeing this again, I'm like, ooh, maybe I should go back to that. Because I'm still seeing how I want to budget for the month. So that was kind of, did go wild. Then I did not do anything in it the rest of the year. And then I was going to put my budget each month in here, December budget. So again, all these beautiful stickers I didn't use, but I did for that. Then I had financial goals. I tried using it as a check register for a while, which I absolutely actually kind of liked. The problem was having to write everything down, and I was spending a lot of little things, so every little thing was annoying to have to write down, although maybe I should have kept doing it. And being sideways, it was kind of odd, so then I switched it. This was really cool. Loved this. However, having to highlight it and set it up each week kind of got boring, and you can only see I did it a week. And then I was going to do some budgeting, track goals, all that good stuff, and it just didn't happen. I was writing down my no spend days, all of that. So as you can see, I didn't 100% use it, but I do love it. Very heavy. So as for if I was going to do the budgeting out of here again, I would probably not do the mega because it's super heavy in my purse. So this was, let's see what this one was. I don't remember what I was using it for. Tracking some symptoms. I was doing, I think this is my health journal. So tracking steps every day, which I did really good again until about July, and then kind of fell off from there. Was tracking any weird symptoms I was having, which that kind of stayed pretty, through most of the year. I just used some Erin Condren stickers to do the monthly decorating. And then again, towards the end, it fell off. And then weekly, I was writing down what I had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was tracking the weather because sometimes my symptoms can be affected by weather, notes of, what was going on, sick, stuff like that. And that I did pretty regularly for quite a while. That system worked really well for me, tracking all I was eating. And then I tried some different things. Then started using it as just my normal planner for a while, which, had some stickers, was playing around with it, and then started using that for my finances. And then let's see, so this is about October, I thought, what if I took church notes? And I wanted to test it out. So I would do church notes here for the weekly sermon. So these are weekly sermons, and I did like that. And then if there was extra notes I needed to take from that sermon, I would just come back here, draw a line, and write notes. And I really liked that, which you'll see that continue into 2023. So again, just had some of my health issue stuff in here. Yeah, So that was kind of this one. I was trying to do 10,000 steps, got off quite a bit, so didn't obviously get it, and then stopped tracking after September. Was doing measurements. I always do my pen tests in the back, so my back's always like totally scary. Was gonna try to do a pain tracker and a sleep tracker, but I found out I had way too many trackers. So those are my two little Hobonichis, and then I had my cousin, which was gonna be my everyday, and again was using this for the monthlies. Started off strong, and then kind of fell apart towards the end of the year, then was back on it, and then was off again. So calendars didn't do a whole lot. The weekly I loved. I kind of tried this layout for a while. Then sometimes I didn't have time to sticker. That was a layout I tend to like, where I had some, kind of up above stuff would be my morning routine, and then to-dos at the end. I tried highlighting, all sorts of different sticker kits, really trying to use up a lot of my sticker kits, which I am continuing to do through this year. This was a fun kit from, I can't remember who. Oh, it's not coming to me. If I think about it, I'll add it. But yeah, this was Go Wild. I did do some fun layouts. Let me see if I can find one. Well, Go Wild was an example of one. So I just made these huge to-do lists because I knew I was going to be gone this whole week, and I had so much to do before I left. So I just made gigantic to-do lists. Again, to-do lists, brain dump, tried using more emojis. So the weeks kind of had some more kits, journaling, trying to figure out sometimes when I don't want to do it, what is going to make me maybe trying something different, mixing it up. So you'll see I did some journaling, just general, I'm busy, I got to get stuff done. Got back into sticker kits, then did some highlighting, thinking, oh my gosh, I have all this washi, how about I use some? Did some time blocking. This was fun, just loved all the colors that I had used the previous week in highlighting and stickers, and then found that I had these strips of washi. Let's skip ahead, because then again I kind of fell off the bandwagon here. Then started using it again. As you can see, this is one of the things I want to show. I thought it was really cool because I wanted to journal, and I didn't like per se the long strips, and I had some really fun stickers, so I just kind of divided out the days. I have a picture I want to add here still, and I think there's something I was going to add here as well. But yeah, just kind of a fun different way of doing it. I think the day before was also really cool. Nope, there's another one at some point that I do. But anyways, yeah, just super fun laying this out and playing with it. And then it looks like I did a little bit in December. This actually was the first part I had used before it started, so you can see I crossed out because I knew I wouldn't be in here. Shocker. And then for the cousin, usually just doing brain dumps, notes, some date nights I was tracking, another date night, stuff like that. I also tried using this as my planner. So this would be the 4th of July. I used a kit that I had, and then doing some day planning, which worked well. I feel like to get all of the things I wanted was too much setup on a regular basis. I probably have the stickers to do it, but the setup was kind of just a lot. But a lot, I do lists in here usually, keep cards from people. That one's for my daughter. Quotes, stuff like that. So I'm going to be transferring some of this stuff into my new cousin. So spoiler, obviously I have a cousin for next year. Although if you've been following me on my channel or on Instagram, you've seen what I already have. So I wanted one of these so bad. This is the weekly planner from Plum Paper. This is the budget one. And so I thought I'll try the budget one. It was a hard switch over from Erin Condren paper. I think if you're an Erin Condren paper person, it's a hard switch. Love that you can plan these. I currently made one for work that I use, that I'm kind of leaving now because of something else that I'll show you in the next video. But I do love the customization of it all the things you can add. This was a really cool budget one. Let me show you some blank ones, but the paper was hard for me, and then I didn't quite use it. I do like this page, so this is really cool. I just didn't use it enough, but I do like the fact that this page was a really cool way of tracking your expenses, and then this is fun too, just to have the daily. stuff over there, but really fun, but didn't end up using it. However, I will keep it because you never know, I could get a wild hair and start using it again, because it's, you know, I can cross out the dates. And then they have some monthly assessments, bank account stuff in the back, variable expenses. Colors are pretty. It's fun to be in a planner that has lots of color after being in Hobonichi's. So did not do anything with Passion Planner or with plum paper. The other one I ended up getting was a Moxie Life. Had not used it. The goal setting is really cool. I did not use it because I have my own goal setting systems, but it's nice to have this, and I bought some other stuff this year for that as well. So it was fun to be back into kind of a traditional planner. The months do have a little color. I'm not a big double O-ring fan, but it turns really well. It's a little loud probably because it's been used a while, but and I started using this because I got it on one of their sales. So I think I got this for like $5 or $10, and I thought, what a perfect way to try it out. So I don't think I got it until September. So I used the monthly. I didn't use this at first. The weekly action goals. It's a lot of rewriting, but with my system, I have to rewrite too. So that was, you know, weekend lists, then writing my goals for the week. So getting into the weekly planning. So this actually, I stopped kind of using the middle pages, which I think are so useful, and I should have done better. And then I just used the weekly pages. But there's fun things like this. Like this week, I don't know why, but I really needed to plan out the 19th and 20th, probably because I was leaving, and the other days I would be out of town, so it's kind of a wasted planner. So I broke it out on all I had to do. And so this I'm really liking for if I'm gonna be out of town, instead of wasting the whole week using my, because I don't usually use my planner on travel, depending on what it is. And so this is really a fun way to break it up. But yeah, I used that through October, I think. And then I switched to, I think I went back to one of my Hobonichi's for a little bit. But yeah, so that was kind of my planner stack for 2022. There's probably lots missing. I do have some supplementals. I got my first Stalogy and use this strictly for note-taking for work, and then I cross it off when I'm done, or personal stuff. So that's that was kind of fun to do. And then this one I got as kind of my everyday carry that I could be messy in. So this was like if I want to write things in the future in here that I could scribble out if it ended up not happening. I kind of liked that idea. And then I went on and did lists in the back and things like that. We did recently what was in every one of our freezers, pantries, everything. So yeah, anyways, that was kind of it. And that is my 2022 kind of wrap up. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions about any of the stuff I used, I'd love to talk about it. All right, bye.